Welcome. Make sure you tap that screen as you pop on. I just got some Palo Santo going here for you to set the space. Oh my gosh, you guys. I know I'm on late, but also, just like I said last week, temporarily, TikTok is back. We are here. Hi. Hi, beautiful. I'm so happy you guys are here. And also, so I'm in the middle of a fast right now. I'm almost like, I'm about 3 days, well, I'm about to be like starting day 3, full 2 days in. Make sure you tap the screen as you pop in. Say hi. Hello, Nico. Welcome. For those of you who are new to this space, my name is Harmony. The energy is going to be a little bit different tonight. I'm just going to warn you guys in advance. The energy's going to be a little bit different. Look, as I said that, the Palo Santo, the smoke of it's like going right in my face. Yes, I know. Hi, Lily. And I came on late, and I am in like a huge death and rebirth right now. So, again, if you're new to the space, my name is Harmony. Hi, Susan. And wow, this Palo Santo is like, it doesn't usually keep going that long. Jeez, keeps coming to my face. Hi, Natalia. Crazy shit. Okay, wait. First of all, our emoji for tonight, we always like to pick an emoji. So throughout our, hi, Katie. Hi. Sparkle modality. Our emoji tonight. So if at any point throughout this live stream, you're like feeling the energy, it's feeling really good, maybe you can feel the energy shifting. Oh, thank you, babes. Hi, Cappy Joe. Whatever experience you're having, our emoji for tonight is going to be the phoenix. Hopefully you have a phoenix in your little emojis. Hopefully you have a fucking phoenix. But the phoenix is the emoji tonight because who found out some crazy shit on the 19th? That was Sunday. I just want, like, you can just drop a phoenix even. You don't have to give any context. You're welcome to if you want to, but oh my gosh. Who found out some crazy shit on the 19th? I just need like a show of hands because it was in the astrology. Yeah. I'm telling you, truth came to light. This song, I don't know, and it's like way over there. But it's a playlist on Spotify called Dreamcatcher, so you can find it. It should be in your little, it's like a little red bird. It should be in, thank you for the follow, Abby. It should be in your emojis. Oh my God, no phoenix. Okay, if you don't have a phoenix, I guess we could do like a swan again. We could do swans again. So a phoenix or a swan, either or, depending on your emoji availability. Thank you for the follow. Oh my God, thanks, babe. I literally, I'm telling you, the energy tonight is different because, ooh, Ruby. Ooh, thank you, darling. It's just like so wild, the shit that's been going down. And for me, whenever I go into like really big like tower moments and death and rebirth, I like to fast because it helps to, hello darling, welcome. It helps to allow the energy to move through more easily in my experience. So I really like to go into at least like a 3-day fast. Yeah, the Parade of Planets is happening from now through the 25th. Hi, Justin. Yes, yeah, so I'm doing a water fast. I don't dry fast typically. But yeah, it helps for me to move the energy through, like, especially when I'm moving through big emotions like sorrow and grief and like the fear and the panic when your nervous system gets really activated. Thank you for the follow, Joan. And yeah. It's been a lot, y'all. It's been a fucking lot. Yeah, so if you feel called, and again, not a doctor, right? I do not know your body medically. Don't take this as medical advice. However, if you're feeling called, just tap into like a 3-day water fast. It's especially if you're moving through really intense energies, a lot of times naturally your body, you don't want to eat, right? Like that's kind of a natural response. And so because of that, it's like follow where your body is trying to take you, right? And I always say, like, if you start going into a fast for one day, try to just make it 3. Like that's kind of my thing, where I'm like, 3-day fast. I mean, I've fasted for like 16 days before. But like a 3-day fast isn't that hard. All the more reason to maybe consider some kind of a cleanse. Because as we're emotionally purging, our body is naturally purging as well. Unao aceite. Thank you for the share, Joan. Kate! Yeah. Well, the thing is, we're divine vessels. We're divine vessels. And so if we are doing something for our vessel, moving through grief, transmuting pain, that is for the collective. And when you're doing work like that, when you are fasting or transmuting pain, going through grief, like you're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the collective as well. We're really going to lock in here shortly. Gab a little bit more, but ooh, knocked the candle. Thank you for the follow, D. Marie Adams. Thank you for the follow, Bonnie Bender. Thank you for the follow, Chris. Yes, do make sure that you open up and consent to receiving the energy so that it can flow wherever it needs to in your body. Keep in mind it is very important to hydrate. I've got a sparkling water here today. As we move the energy, if you can have an electrolyte drink, that's really great. Taking a bath afterwards is really great, or getting onto Mama Gaia is really wonderful as well. Ah, that's amazing, Ruby. Mountain Mama, thank you for the follow. You're very welcome, Alberto. I just got a notification from Duolingo. I'm learning French, you guys. I already speak Russian and Korean, but I was like, let's learn French. Yeah, Lily, I know I came on late tonight, but like I said, your girl is moving through some crazy shit. Move this. I need to make some adjustments here. Oh my god, you know Little Korean? Thank you for the follow, Luke. I lived in Korea for 5.5 years when I was little, from the ages of 8 to 13. So I got thrown right into a Korean elementary school. to pick up the language. So I come live every Tuesday, normally at 9 p.m., but I came on late today. I love that it's your first time. Welcome. Hi, Em. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, 9 p.m. Central. I'm in Central. I live in Texas. Oh, that's so cool, Katie. Our emoji for tonight, if at any point you're experiencing like a big shift or the energy is having a big impact, you're always welcome to share what you're actually feeling, of course, but sometimes, depending on how intense it is, Mountain Mama, Soul Family, welcome. Oh, that's amazing, Jess. I'm so glad. Thank you for the follow, Katie Zach. But yeah, you can drop the little phoenix emoji. Thank you for the follow, TJ Head. You can drop a phoenix emoji, you can drop a swan emoji. You're also obviously more than welcome to actually say what you're experiencing. But again, sometimes it's easier to just drop some emojis and like stay in the experience of whatever's moving, whatever's transmuting, right? Like, no, Luke, I'm sorry. Hence the phoenix. It's the season of shedding. It's the season of letting go. Thank you for the follow, Kane. It really, really is. Not just with the new year. The astrological new year is coming up as well. And just like astrologically, a lot has been happening. A lot. And today is that day of the energy of Persephone being brought down into the underworld. So it's like we may be feeling like we're, at least I was feeling this earlier, feeling like you're being pulled, like kicking and screaming. Like you don't want to go, you don't want to do what you have to do, but like being pulled. Yes, Year of the Snake. Technically, the Year of the Snake hasn't started yet, right? We're almost at the Lunar New Year. We're technically still in the Year of the Dragon because it switches on the Lunar New Year. But yes, Year of the Snake. Ooh, head spinning. Yeah, please also make sure you hydrate. Thank you for the follow, Emily. Yes. I love the Lunar New Year. The energy always feels really good to me around the Lunar New Year. And we're in a universal year 9, okay? Last year was a universal year 8, all about like career and prosperity and being really in like the material realm. This year is the energy of the 9, y'all. That's endings. Oh my God. Double 9s for you. Buckle up, okay? You're gonna be fine, but it's intense. Yes. So especially I love that you said stubborn, painful energy. So the thing is, when we're not processing our emotions, it comes up as pain in the body. Right? When we're not, and I'm not saying that you're not processing your emotions. However, that typically is what happens. You're in a personal 8. I'm in a personal 7. I'm in a personal year 7. 9. Oh my goodness. Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon and rising. Aquarius says it's just the beginning of Pluto and Aquarius, but it's already been wild. Oh, personal year 6. It's a year of love and relationships for you. Things are going to feel harmonious. I had a personal year 6 last year, and it was like comparatively it was like they kind of gave me a break last year. I mean, not 100%, don't get me wrong, but comparatively speaking, 9 is endings. So in numerology, 9 is the end, right? It goes just through 9 and then it goes back to 1. So because of that, thank you for the follow, Aubrey. Because of that, 9 is always about endings. So with the year of the snake, Pluto just moving into Aquarius, universal year 9, this year is about shedding and making space for your new beginnings that are coming next year. Like this year you can't, and the reason I was asking about the 19th this past weekend is because astrologically, and mostly for people with Pisces and Virgo placements, but all mutable signs especially, it's likely that fated information came to light. So anything that happened over the weekend, any information that came to light, anything that was like life, earth-shattering, whatever, like it was fated. Like that wasn't just random, it didn't just happen, it was fated. So you gotta trust that. Oh, Sarah Beth, hi! Ari. Luke, so, oh my gosh, Larissa, that's amazing. Okay, so to the question about new beginnings. So with death always comes rebirth, right? With every door closing, another door opens, or like 20 new doors open. But next year is a universal year 1. So next year, especially, there's going to be a lot of new beginnings, all right? And I believe after the year of the snake comes the year of the horse. Yeah, that's correct, because I'm the year of the horse and my ex-husband, who was a year older than me, was the year of the snake, which, not a compatible pair, by the way. Neither here nor there. Personally, like on a personal level for you, yeah, it depends also how you approach the death, the ending. Hi, Sarah, right? How do you allow yourself to die? Do you surrender to the process? Or do you fight it? Do you not follow the guidance, right? Like, we have choice in this realm. Thank you for the follow, Ashley. So glad, Susan. We have choice in this realm is the thing. We choose what we do with the energies. The energies will guide us. Thank you for the follow, Casey. The energies will guide us. However, what we choose to do with those energies is a whole other story. Available how? Oh, amazing. Yay, that's awesome. Thank you, Blair. No, it's not easy to refuse. Where was the guidance coming from and why did you choose to refuse it? I mean, like, I get it. I get it. The thing is, though, about letting go, oftentimes letting go can feel like giving up, but it's not. It's trusting in the divine. It's letting go of the pain of the past for the sake of a more positive future. Oh, yes, no, I'm single, yes. I am. Oh yeah, Lily, for sure. It can take quite a while to break through the layers, but it's worth it. I understand, Luke. Listen, trust yourself and trust your timing. So that's the thing. That's the thing. If we're given guidance to let go and we don't let go, it's not like your life's gonna end. Like, you're gonna be all right, but also trust in your timing. Maybe you're just not there yet, but like you will get there. And it's just up to you. Like you could prolong it for a year, you could prolong it for 2 years, 3 years. Like I've resisted letting go so many times. The problem is that until or unless the energy of a situation shifts and changes drastically, which typically requires time apart. I mean, not always, but again, it's like you have to wait until you're ready. Because if you're not ready, it just means, okay, you need the lessons again to whatever degree. You still need the process. You still need more breakdown, right? Breakthroughs are on the other side of the breakdown, but we can resist the breakdown, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like your timing isn't wrong. Your timing isn't wrong. It's yours and yours alone. So you get to decide, and this is where we have the power of choice. You get to decide what your path looks like, right? Like you get to decide how you choose to operate. As much as it's annoying, truly no one knows better than you. It's your life and your path, right? Yeah, head and heart coherence. Oh my gosh, Blair, same. Same. Last year was inner work for you. Very interesting. I mean, I think there's always going to be inner work, to be honest, and inner work always reflects in the outer reality. It's, in my opinion, personally, it's always best to start with the inner work for anything, because as you shift your energy, your outcomes shift, right? Because I've done a ton in the past. I did a whole lot of like the changing the external, right? Always making changes and progress and moving and working hard and going forward, blah, 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 right? But I didn't necessarily get the results that I desired. And it's really when I more so focused on shifting what was happening in here that the external started to shift, right? That my results on the exterior started to shift, and I wasn't doing externally anything differently. It's just that my energy changed. Who I be changed. And the energy that you carry in this world, your auric field, is controlling so much. Just trust, even if, like, again, your timing is your own, but do trust whatever information you gained this weekend, whatever clarity. But is it truly illusionary? You know, our hearts actually have intelligence. Our hearts have neurons. Our hearts are very intelligent. It's just that we've been taught that the desires of the heart, that leading with the heart is foolish. And our head is important too. But it's really getting the two of them to work together. That head and heart coherence, pulling the energy down. So the way I always feel it, and maybe we'll do some of this here now. Let's go ahead and do this. So as I'm moving the energy for you, I want you to visualize that we're taking the energy from your head and weaving it in an infinity down with your heart, and then back up over and over, just like that. Your heart is the seat of your divinity. It is the seat of your oneness, the seat of your infinite being, right? That's where you find the unconditional love. Sometimes we have to bring the mind into it to understand the heart is trying to tell us. Now there's a difference between using intellect and logic and operating from a wound. These are different things. Sometimes we think that we're in our heads when really we're just in a wound. We're triggered, we're activated. Just weaving these consciousnesses together so that they may work in tandem, in unity, in harmony. Thank you for the follow, Palm Beach living. Yeah, wounds are tricky, because when a wound is activated, it can really feel like we're in truth. And yet we're really operating from a wound. And it's often in retrospect that we can see where the wound was activated. If we choose to perceive it, if we choose to go into the wound rather than bypassing it or justifying with the mind, that's where the mind can come in and it can justify. But even the justification ultimately comes from the wounding. It's a protective measure, right? And so I always say, moment to moment, we have the option to choose between operating from the wound or operating from love. And love can be fierce and love can be tough. Love isn't always just about softness. Sometimes love has to be firm. Sometimes love is setting boundaries. Thank you for the follows, Zendaya and Luke. Right, sometimes love is the fiercest of all. The wound, on the other hand, that's when we say things we regret. That's when it feels uncontrollable. So we have the option to tap into our unlimited self, or to operate from the wound. Now thank you for the follow, Danita. The true wisdom comes when we learn to sit and discern which is which. When we learn to differentiate between the activation of a wound, and we understand sometimes when the nervous system is activated, you can't just pop out of a wound. Thank you for the follow. Majestica. When a wound is activated, it's being activated for a reason. Yes, little fairies. Right? And that in and of itself, it feels really shitty. But it's a gift. It is a gift because otherwise you wouldn't have known the wound was there. You wouldn't have known that you were operating from that wound. That's the thing about wounds. They're fucking tricky. You don't know necessarily that you're operating from a wound until it gets really triggered and really activated. And then we have this opportunity to see it for what it is, which is not the truth. It's not the truth of who you be. It's simply a past pain. Thank you for the gift. Right. And it's not easy. Because the nervous system comes into play, right? You get all activated. Thank you for the follow, Jules. You go into fight, flight, or freeze. You find yourself turning to old coping mechanisms. Maybe you're picking up your phone and scrolling. Maybe you're turning on Netflix. Maybe you're having a drink. Maybe you're overeating, whatever that is for you. So the only way Beautiful, Luke. Allow it to flow. Whatever you feel, allow it to flow. That is the biggest thing, is allowing. So with the wounding, Lily, the way that we learn to discern is by learning to sit with the wounds, to sit with the trigger and not fight it and not try to change it and not try to turn it down or turn it off. It's the choice to not act from the wound, but to understand that it's been activated and to sit with that and just begin to ask questions, right? We have to begin to ask questions. Thank you, Dylan. To introspect. Hello, Thomas. Thank you for the shares, my little turtle. Right? And choosing to sit with the wound and feel it. Find where it's located in your body. Find where it's located in your body. Where is that wound? And are you willing to sit with it? Are you willing to sit with the wound? And not even sit with it with the intention of changing it. Thank you for the shares, Kali. But just to sit with it. Right? Because it's likely a young part of you who needed exactly that. Who needed love and understanding and space to just be and wasn't allowed that. And it hurt deeply, deeply. And maybe it was caretakers that couldn't emotionally tune. Or maybe it was siblings who didn't realize the impact of their words. Thank you for the follow, Dawn. Mama Ashley. Beautiful. And you're not an equation to be solved. Whenever people try too hard to figure me out or understand me, I'm like, don't bother. Don't bother. You don't need to understand me. I've been in this process of feeling and understanding wounds for the past few years. And I really, for so long, didn't understand when I was operating from wounding. I didn't see it. Until I started creating the space for it. Ooh, feel the energy right there. Ooh, that was a big one. That was a big one. Allow yourself to receive healing here. Know that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything to be worthy of it or to prove yourself. Allow yourself to just be. Allow this to be a space for you to just be. There's so few spaces in this world where we get to just fucking exist. And it's funny. Thank you for the follow, Sacred Heart Angel and Joy222. You know, I am a person who likes to pause when I'm outside, and I go for a lot of walks. This morning, on my walk, I stopped on a patch of grass and I just knelt down and just spent some time with Mama Gaia. Again, I'm transmuting a lot right now personally. just on a personal level and collectively too, because it's always everything. But it's so powerful to transmute with Mama Gaia. And no one saw me this time, but there's been plenty of times I've been doing stuff like that. Or I'll just like stop and I'm like watching the birds and I'm just smiling. Thank you for the follow, Chloe. And it's always pretty cute to see people's responses. In the past, I used to be like embarrassed and I'd be like, oh, like let me pretend that I wasn't sitting here nerding out looking at some birds. But like, it makes people happy to see people just like being, because we all desire it. We all desire to be, and so to feel safe enough in yourself to just hold your energy and to be, it allows others to do the same. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Annette, hi, beautiful. So happy you're here, Lisa. Oh, water is magical. Thank you for the follow, Trina. Big breaths, everyone. Make sure you're not holding your breath. In a fit, open yourself up to receive, darling. The energy is coming your way. As it always is in this space. Feel the vibration of unconditional love coming through here. Thank you for the follow, Miss Alice? Crystals? I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Energy exchange is much appreciated, beautiful souls. The more you choose to be yourself and live in authenticity, the more you allow others the freedom to do the same. But someone must go first. The greatest leaders aren't trying to lead. Typically, they're just being themselves. sovereign in their own energy. Yes, sparkle modality is very correct. 222, and it was just 11:11. Thank you for the follow, Jasmine. Again, please do make sure you're breathing. I'm feeling a lot of you kind of holding your breath right now. Maybe if you just joined the room, you might want to take a second. Make sure you open up and consent to receive the energy, whether just out loud, within yourself. You could type it in, up to you. But make sure you do open yourself up to receive so that the energy that you get can go where it needs to go. Oh my God, 111. We've got this, you guys. Like, all the death and rebirth that's happening, all of the challenge and pain and struggle, and all of the resistance. Again, literally feeling like you're being dragged by your fucking feet into this transformation when you don't want it. I fucking get it. I get it. We've got this. We've got this, beautiful souls. I can feel it. I can feel your strength and resilience. And you're choosing to be in this space. You're choosing to receive. That alone tells me that you're open. You're open to what Spirit has for you. You're open to the divine. Ooh, who has cold feet right now? Unaisere. Let's pull some of this energy down. Uranoiria. If you're feeling a positive energy shift, drop a little swan or a phoenix. You could drop both. Uishesere. If you are interested in learning more about light language or having your light language activated, I am co-hosting a masterclass on February 17th. It's only $11.11 to attend, like $11.11. So, something to think about if you feel called. Oof. Felt that one in my wrists. So happy you're here, Miss A. I'm so glad, Chad. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Welcome. Yeah, so if you want to attend the light language masterclass, again, it's on February 17th, which is a Monday night, I believe. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh. Thank you for the share, Bethany. Thanks for the follow, Clarissa. Thank you for the share, Mama Ashley. Oh, Indica, that's amazing. I'm sorry, I just think it's so funny. Oh, there's a million things I could say, but I'm just not even gonna bother. I love you guys so much. Amazing. Apparently. Oh my god, Smokahontas. Thank you for the follow. I love that name. Ariotete. Ariotete. I love people so much. I just love it. Yes. Beautiful inner world solutions. I love that. I'm so glad, Maura. Listen, sometimes, like, it depends on the person. Depends on the level of spamminess. I'm so glad you're here, Courtney Rose. Thank you for the follow, GG Smalls. Yeah, it depends on the level of spamminess, like the energy that they have, right? Sometimes, like, if I feel like the energy is going to be harmful for the space, then I'll mute or block or whatever. It just depends. Depends what they're coming in here with, but for things like that, I just think it's funny. And I'm like, thank you for planting seeds of doubt in the minds of people who are having a beautiful experience. Like, I don't know. Something about gaslighting, like, cracks me up. When you know your own truth, it's like, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, it didn't do anything. Oh, he was not being for real. He's gone. Did you not notice? People pop into live streams to try to get reactions out of people. Hey, the cousins too? It's a little bit of both, babes. Depends how you define magic. Depends how you define magic. Precisely. Thank you for the follow. The thing is, we all want the same thing. We want to be seen, we want to be heard. We want to feel significant, right? We want some certainty. Oh, the language is light language, so it's a channeled high vibrational frequency. Thank you for the follow, Steph. Right, it's like we have all the same human desires. Oh. Same name, Sarah Joy. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for your loss. And I'm so happy that she sent me to you or you to me. Either way. May your cousin come through and provide some solace for you. Sometimes people ask me what my real name is. My real name is Harmony. Will I post my TikTok lives on my YouTube? I could. Maura, yes, it is. I just don't like to pigeonhole it by calling it Reiki, although it's Reiki. Which is why I like to call it quantum energy. Thank you. Thank you. So you mean like the recording of it, post that on my YouTube? I could do that. I've never thought about it, but I could definitely do that. You're very welcome, Alex. Thank you for being here. Ah, Kristen, good to see you. Thank you. Oasiroaria. Truly what I am is just a channel, a vessel. And I do enough work in this vessel, on this vessel, in order to be a clear and open channel for the divine to flow through. Urauta asu aria. That's why the energy is potent. So I'm not channeling my personal energy to you. I'm a vessel for the divine, for the good of all and harm to none, always. Don't forget to breathe, beautiful souls. We're moving a lot of energy here. I know that you're going to receive exactly what you, yes, you, the individual you, what you need to receive this evening. Because with your opening and your allowing, your receiving, your consent, the divine, your team is able to come and work through me and through you to direct this energy and to take it exactly where it needs to go. That's the beauty of this work. And these collective healing spaces and the energy exchange that happens in here. Thank you, John. Make sure you're breathing. Big breaths. Something about Pocahontas and painting with the colors of the wind just came through. Who's that significant for in here? Finger painting as well. Unai Guete Sere. I would actually love to see you guys do some finger painting for your inner child. With your inner child, like literally put paint on your hands and just let it flow. Unai Sere. Oh, love that. If you need a reason to do the hard work today, a reason to feel your feelings and let go and allow, let it be because as you do so, you cleanse your vessel, you cleanse your auric field, and carrying that energy out into the world, you won't even see the ripple effects that it has. You won't even see it, but you're going to have such an impact on this world just by being a divine vessel that carries that energy. You don't have to do anything. Oh, I love that, Sarah Joy. Courtney Rose. I'm honored. I'm honored. You guys, for so long, I thought I had to prove myself and show the work that I did, and you just don't. Work hard in silence, I don't want to say in the shadows, but kind of in the shadows, so that your light may shine bright. And you will unknowingly be a guiding light to others. Because that's just what your energy will do. You'll never have to intentionally do it. When that fear and doubt creeps in, because I felt that creep in for some of you right in the heart space. Just breathe into it and let it be. The more you resist. Oh, Lily, that's the whole energy of today. That's the Persephone being dragged down into hell to rule over the underworld. She did not want to go. Oh, I'm so glad, Kristen. But I get it. I get not wanting to, and yet, here you are. And yet, here you are. Choosing to receive in this way is doing the work. The work doesn't always have to be hard. It doesn't always have to be hard. And sometimes it is. Oh, Miranda, I understand, darling. Astrologically today, the past 3 days, fucking shit show, man. It was a lot. Hello, darling. So glad you're here today, Maura. So glad to connect. Sarah, I understand. Sleep and rest where you can, but also know sometimes we can mask sadness with exhaustion. Sometimes we feel exhausted because we're not allowing ourselves to feel the sadness in our hearts. Not always, but sometimes. And the rest is important, but sometimes getting up and going for a walk outside can actually wake you up. Just like you would think that eating would give you energy, but I'm days into a fast and I feel energetic as fuck right now. Right? Sometimes it's the counterintuitive things that are actually the most beneficial. Thank you for the follow. Right? Going for a walk when we feel like we want to sleep. Fasting when we feel like we want to eat. Not always. It's not saying don't listen to your intuition, don't honor what you desire. However, what if you just give it a try? Right? What if you just give it a try? What if you feel tired, but you're like, you know what? Let me go for like a 3-minute walk. I'll just walk outside and see what happens. And sometimes, once you start to walk, you feel alive again. That's all that it takes. That's all that it takes is just giving yourself a bite-sized nugget of a shift and seeing, hey, maybe when you get back from your 3-minute walk, you're going to take a nap. That's okay too. Right? I had to do the puzzle piece. Exactly. I feel like when we make things too big, that's when the mind gets in the way. That's where the mind is like, oh my God, it's too much. I can't do all of that. Like, I don't want to go on a whole walk. Sometimes it's like, well, let me just drive out to the spot that I like to walk when I feel energized and I feel good. Let me just drive out there and see. Urauta asana. So glad power served. Welcome to the space. stars of 7. Blessings to you as well. Yes, high star, we are flowing. But sometimes the mind tricks us, right? Our unconscious doesn't want us to change. It wants us to keep doing the same thing. Because it thinks that that's safe, but the thing is that that's not true safety, right? It's an illusion of the mind. They have me in your crown right now. Your crown. If you feel tingles in your hair, tingles on your head, wherever you feel it, there's no right or wrong spot. You're so welcome. I'm so grateful you're here. Movement is so important. Beautiful. But again, even though this is where I'm working, in your crown, the energy may ping for you somewhere else. You may feel it somewhere else in your body, so trust it. Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for the follow, Cherry. You know what's so funny? This tattoo is speaking out. I forget that I have this tattoo all the time. Something about the location of it. Thank you for the follow, Kate. I'm grateful that you stumbled on it too. Yeah, Sarah Joy, so that's where the energy needs to go for you. Ooh, you know what we need? We need a little bell. Beautiful. And a little Palo Santo. Let's do a little reset, you know? Let's do a little reset. Maybe take this moment to drink some water. Ben, you're so cute. RBF, thank you for the follow. Let's get some Palo Santo going. Ben is so cute. I love Jesus. Oh, beautiful, Lily. Yeah, so it's really great to move as we're doing this too. If you're used to my energy work, sometimes I'll start like moving and stuff as well, depending upon what I'm feeling in your guys' bodies. But it is really great. Oh, do you hear all these cracks? Okay, drink some sparkling water. Thank you for the follow, Ryan. Okay. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome. We've had a lot of laughs and giggles this evening. It's a vibe. The thing is, like, life is so serious all the time. Sometimes you just need a space to not take it all so seriously, you know? Even if it's just for a small amount of time with a random person on TikTok. Let yourself put the bags down for a minute, you know? The thing is, it's safe to do so. Like, your burdens, all the worries, they'll be there for you. They're not going anywhere. They're gonna be there. So even if it's just for a moment in time, allow yourself to just be. Allow yourself to receive. Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes. What? And restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes because you may be promoting a brand, product, or service. What? Okay. What? Okay. Bizarre, you guys. Please. Like, I have 2 restrictions apparently. Who knew? As soon as I started saying put your problems down, they'll be there for you tomorrow. Don't tell the people that. They're gonna be fucking relaxed for a minute. Shut the fuck up. How dare you? How dare you insinuate such a thing? You said no problems for right now? No, we gonna give you some problems. I don't know how the restrictions things work. That's never been here before. That's part of this whole TikTok left and came back thing. I think it's kind of hilarious though. Again, like, I'm not sure there's much of a lesson in that. Oh. Listen. I've had my lives turned off before, but the good thing is that you can appeal it when people report you. It's still not a fun process, but you can appeal it and be like, no. This one time I had someone on here who was like, kept asking for my phone number. Oh my god, I love how we're all... Leave Ben alone, you guys. Ben is a sweetie pie. Ben loves Jesus. We all love Jesus. Well, it's funny because I don't know if any of my mods are on, and I didn't give them the boot. That's my point. Like, people will just leave. Exactly. Ben needs it. He keeps coming. That's not the first time he's been in here. He needs the space. That's the thing that I love, actually, about it the most, is that even the people that come in here, I've literally had people come in before being like, I came in here to troll, but the energy feels so good. Exactly. Hi, Melina. Exactly. He's not like rude about it. He's just sharing his truth. Go off, Ben. saying queen. Like, oh, I'm so glad. I can make you a mod if you want to be a mod, babe, but we could use some more. As long as he behaves. Oh yeah, for sure. The second someone starts like being harmful or rude or anything, no. Ah, I'm so glad. On Devin. Amazing, Avery. So glad you're here. I'll definitely make you a mod in a moment. Feeling Mother Mary's energy come through. Since we were talking about Jesus. I just have to say I love the space and the community that we've created here. Each and every one of you that's in here, even if you're watching not in the room, because I know a lot of people do that, your energy is still contributing, and it still matters. Yes! Oh my god, I love that you fucking felt that! Oh, I'm glad lives are back as well. Sophia Dragon Tribe, absolutely. I can feel the difference. My channel is open and clear enough. It's not always specific. A lot of times it's just like divine energy. Oh my god, I can totally see that, Melina. A lot of times it's just like divine energy, and I can just feel that it's coming from like a collective of energies, but sometimes a very specific energy will come through. And so I felt her, and they were showing me in my third eye as well. So for me, that's how I know. You gotta trust your gifts, you know? That's the biggest name in this game, is learning, making sure that you're in your own energetic integrity, right? Like, if you're someone that wants to channel light language, or you want to do Reiki, or, you know, you want to do any of these things, or maybe you feel like you're a light worker, the most important thing always is going to be making sure that you're doing your own work. 111. We have 111 people in here. 111. That was beautiful. Right? That's a confirmation. Doing your own work so that you can be the vessel. Right? So that you can be a clear and open channel, so that you know how to move yourself out of the way so that the energy comes through. It's a very specific thing that you learn to do when you channel, right? You literally learn to move yourself. Like for me, that's how it feels in my vessel, is it feels as though I create this physical open channel where I am gone and literally the divine streams through. But in order to do that, your energy has to be clean and clear, right? You have to be a master and working in your own energetic field, in your auric field, in all these places daily. You gotta be doing the work, you know? You can't skip the work and think that you can really hold the energies that desire to come through for the collective. Right, you first have to learn to attune your own energy. One of my restrictions ended, you guys. God is good. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. The beautiful thing is that we are all these sacred divine codes. And I've seen with my physical eyes, 111 in the chat again, the golden codes that are on all of us. Like literally there's sacred geometry that covers our entire vessel. Oh my gosh, it's so silly. It's very silly. But we're literally these beings that are covered in golden coding. And what's activated in those codes depends on so many different things. We activate different codes based on what we eat. We activate different codes based on how we move our bodies. We activate different codes based on our mindset and our thought patterns and the work that we choose to do. That's the thing about this realm. And part of why we choose to come here is that it's one of the few places we really do have the power of choice. I love that. Ooh. Whose energy doesn't want to move here? Do you hear that? It like, hold on. You know, likey, something on your left side, darlings. Let's get that moving clearer. Everyone, big breath for me. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Whatever you're resisting, wherever you're holding tension. I just felt a bunch of tension in my lower back. Some of you, we can't force. Oh, my darlings. We can't force the healing. We can't force the letting go. It's allowing, softening, finding the resistance in your body and softening into it. Opening up, allowing it to blossom. And seeing that there was never truly anything to be afraid of at all. That left side, my left hand is tingling right now. Something in your left side, darlings, is really wanting to transmute something in your feminine energy. You might feel like I'm energetically holding your hand right now. Or not. Again, no right or wrong way to experience the energy, but some of you may feel that. I'm so sorry for your loss. There's been a lot of death recently. Not just, like spiritual, mental, emotional death, but physical, human vessel death. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jamie. Especially for Aquarius placements, it seems. There's a lot of loss happening right now. There's a lot of loss in general, but it's universal year 9. Spirit is not fucking around. I'm so sorry for your loss, Mandy. Yeah. We're just gently letting it take its time. It's time. It's time. Thank you for the rose, John. Allowing it to move through. Oh, and a friendship necklace. How cute. Mandy, I hope this space provides some solace for you as you grieve and move through that process, the healing process. Thank you for the follow, Beautiful job. I just felt a big shift for you guys. Oh, that was good. That was a good shift. Good job. Good job allowing. That might take a little, I'm going to give that a little bit to work through. Some of you, that still needs to work through a little bit. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the energy. Let it move through you. For some of you, if there's a person that's coming into your awareness, maybe there's a person you've been thinking of or that keeps randomly popping into your awareness as we've been on this live stream. Feeling that. Not for everyone, but for some. If that is the case, I'd like to invite you to just surrender to that energy now. To stop fighting it. Stop trying to pretend it's not there. Stop trying to push it away or force yourself to let it go. Just allow it to be. It's not dangerous to feel what you feel. Ah, do you see how that's flowing now? Ah, Teoteri. Good job. I'm proud of you. Thank you for the follow, Alana. Hearing the name Alex for some reason. Okay. Oh, here, I'll make you a mod right now. Thank you, Mama Ashley. The language is light language. It's a channeled high vibrational frequency. Thanks, y'all. Good night. Something about your legs. There was like all of a sudden this like coldness. Thank you, John. Oh my God. Ooh, interesting. That knocked over this picture I have right here of my inner child. I wasn't even gonna say the name, but it like, I was like, okay. Oh, you're icing your knee. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and I'm getting this like, this sensation of like, almost soreness. I don't know if it's soreness necessarily, but it feels like muscle fatigue. Maybe in like your quads for someone. Maybe someone's been working out. You're very welcome, Alberto. It might be that. Yeah. It's a very interesting sensation. Okay, on that note, let's move the energy down a little bit. Let's bring it down into your body, into your legs. You might feel a melting sensation. Calming sensation. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry you fell. Thank you for the follow, Connor. Calling me to use this crystal. To draw the energy down. A lot of you, it's kind of starting at the throat and moving down. Maybe that's why they had me grab this particular crystal. Allow whatever's coming up right now, whatever discomfort, person, whatever it is. Allow. Let it be there. Feel the love and the joy that lives even in the discomfort. Thank you. I'm going to make you a mod too. Thank you for the follow, Grounded Goddess. Yes, this stone was sent to me by my soul sister, and she has the other half of it. So when a crystal breaks, you're meant to give a portion of it to someone else. And she sent it to me with a bag of cacao. One of the greatest gifts. I'm such a simple person. Whatever memories are coming up or flowing through, just allow them. Don't attach, don't hold on. Just allow. Thank you for the follow, Jason. Thank you, John, for the lightning bolts. Whatever you're feeling, wherever your body wants to go, wherever spirit wants to take you, can you surrender? Can you allow? Thank you for sharing the live, Kim. M. Phoenix, oh, thanks for the follow. And Jania? I'm not sure. Surrender, my darlings. Let go and allow. Letting go isn't giving up. It's merely handing the reins over to the divine. Good night, John. Thank you for follow Ashley Rose, handing the reins over to a power that is so much bigger, that sees so much more than we do with our human eyes and our human intellect. And we see a lot, but we're meant to be limited here. Thank you for the follow, Avery. It's part of the human experience. It's part of the human condition. Thank you for the follow, Callie. And Shine On. Or it's part of the experience to experience the restriction, the contrast. The fact that we're in this body that's very finite, that doesn't live forever. Because our soul beings, right? They just go on and on. How boring. You like a little spice or you wouldn't be here as a human, and you definitely wouldn't be in this live stream. I know that for fucking sure. Thank you for the follow, Emily. Right? It's like you wouldn't be in here if you weren't meant to be. Hi, Lexi. Good night, Lexi. What you experienced was true and it was real. The love that you experienced, it was true and it was real. It's also time to let go of that stronghold that you have on it. It's like clinging on to something because you don't think you're ever going to get any more of it. I'll leave that to your discretion. I'm not opposed to a block or a mute. Just depends on the energy, really. And how the energy is affecting the space. Can you put your trust in a power? I don't want to say that's greater than you, because you are the divine. But in the human context, a power that knows and sees more than you do. Can you surrender to that divine energy? The divine knowingness and beingness. And you may not see the road ahead. You may not see where your next step is going to land. It's 12. But can you trust? Even if it looks like a shit show. Like, sometimes it does. Sometimes it really does. Sometimes it really does. We're going to wrap up here soon, beautiful souls. Make sure you hydrate and drink a lot of water tonight. Make sure you're present to whatever happens in your body. You're so very welcome. I'm just fasting and starting to lose steam now. It's about that time. Thank you for the gifts. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing in this space and this energy. It's been a beautiful evening. I'm so grateful. Oh. You're so welcome, Callie. Bradley, hi, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Having me bring some energy to your lower back really quick. You're very welcome, Avery. You're welcome, Jen. Oh, I'm so grateful, Lily. So grateful. Something you're holding in your lower back has been tying into your voice. I'm hearing like, say it with your chest, right? Like, I'm so glad, Alyssa. Honored. Ah, thank you. Thank you, darling. One thing I love about TikTok is I've always felt like I can just show up authentically here, you know? Not needing to be this curated or much of anything, really. You're so very welcome. So say it with your chest. The meaning of that saying, right, is like, it's kind of like say it like you mean it. Like when you say something with your chest, it's like puffing out your chest and you're like, yeah, it's like something that you really mean versus just like saying the words. So it's like really putting your energy behind the words that you say. Oh my gosh, Avery, that is a beautiful thing to wish upon me, and I greatly appreciate it. I wouldn't be living the path of a light worker if I didn't deal with my fair share of crazy shit that happens in my life, but I'm grateful. Yeah, and say it with your chest is like, again, it can be about leading with your heart, like just saying it with conviction, like say it like you really mean it, you know what I mean? Yeah, say it with your chest. From love, right? And again, love can still be firm, love can be harsh almost sometimes. She feels like we need to break up the energy here a little bit. It's a little bit stagnant. The armor, you know, the layers, the walls. I'm honored you found this space as well. So glad you're here. You're very welcome. I'm so very grateful to be here with you all. The divine sees you, darlings. The divine sees you. I got woken up at 3:33 this morning, literally on the dot. this song played that said, "I see you, I'm here with you." Thank you for sharing this stuff. And I felt my hawk guide come through in that moment. And hawk medicine has always taught me that joy is always an option. Sometimes the path of joy isn't the one that our ego wants and desires. But joy is available, darlings. Even in the midst of pain. Even if it doesn't look the way that you want, and that's heartbreaking. Allow yourself to feel it and let it go. Allow yourself to move through the pain and the memories. They see you. They hear you. They feel you. Your prayers are not going unanswered. Your cries for help and assistance are not going unanswered. It's just that sometimes the process of getting to what you asked for looks different than the mind thinks. Sometimes we ask for something with something else in mind, something that the ego wants, something that the mind wants, when in reality that's not always our highest path. And so Spirit will guide us towards our highest path. Spirit will guide us towards what we deserve, what we came here for. But Spirit won't necessarily serve the ego. And that can be hard. It's hard for the human. It's 12:21. It's hard when you have souls mirrored back to you, and energy mirrored back to you, and love mirrored back to you. And sometimes you still have to let it go. And it's not because you're unworthy or you weren't good enough, even though that's what your mind may tell you. Sometimes it's just because that was a stepping stone on your path for what you actually asked for where you're actually trying to go, for your divine destiny. And that can be really fucking hard to reconcile with. It really can be. But I believe in you. You have the power. You have the ability. You are able. And you will, in time, be patient with yourself. And allow. I love you all dearly. It's 12:22 here. I just want to hold your heart for a moment. Allow Spirit to hold all of our hearts for a moment. To remind us of the love that lives in this space. And sometimes it can feel painful to let that love in. Ooh. Thank you, darlings. I love you all most beautiful evening. I hope you sleep beautifully. Enjoy the astral. And you can book private readings with me. I do private healing sessions as well. You can always reach out. Hi, Indigenous. Welcome. We're just hopping off. You're very welcome, everyone. Good to see you, Randall. Thank you for the gifts, darling. Thank you all so much for your energy exchange, for your contribution to the energy in this space this evening. It did not go unnoticed. I love you dearly. Thank you, Kristen.